Welcome to yet another episode of Orioles Franchise here in MLB The Show 25. If you're enjoying the content, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. We are on that road to 2,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Cannot get there without you. Just a recap, because I did play a game off stream. We lost to the Cincinnati Reds, ending our 6-game win streak 4-0. We're going to try to even the series here. Hunter Green versus Zach Eflin. A matchup of aces, if you want to call Zach Eflin our ace. I suppose he's our ace by default. We are 12-8. The Reds are 14-6. We're not going to talk about what the Reds did to the Orioles in real life on Easter Sunday. That was brutal, to say the least. Okay, we are going to... Actually, we're going to sit people tomorrow. I do want to sit Westberg today, so I don't have a mass sitting of people. Let us try to have a good game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Let's talk about the offense. We don't talk about the offense enough.
And what they've been able to do with their bats recently, been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way
Let's see if we can win or even this series, so that we can have a rubber match.
With their swings and clutch with runners on base.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Zach Eflin.
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take.
I don't know what it is about the outside corner. I can't
his best.
hit it to save my life.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. And another ball. And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And a foul ball.
Matt McLean.
Pulls that one foul. Friedel aboard here at first with nobody.
Playing 0-2.
And that one way outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Stays alive. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help.
Not a good start.
Struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Elly De La Cruz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Just off the inside edge. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the second game of the series.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. 1 runs in. Now the second run is in.
And the Reds early.
Just a simple
A very early 2-0 lead.
Elly on his way to second. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
That's ball 2.
No outs. Runner on second. Swung on, belted. That one is back. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Finally getting out. And
now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's
there we
going to
go.
swing that early in the count.
The next pitch misses.
Come on, get out of
Now
this.
1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Leopard.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now it's
And they do score Elly, so it is 3-0 Reds.
Back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground.
Hunter Green will go to the mound with a 3-0 lead.
Next pitch is outside. Now one miss. 2 out, space is empty. That catches the corner. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Just outside. And
Are you
it's 3-2.
kidding me right now?
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Swinging a foul straight back. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Lux around third. He'll score.
Okay, this has not been a good start to the game for Zach Eflin.
Behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's down and away.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And delivers outside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to...
In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And that one fouled off. Green, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Next offering upstairs.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days.
Let's go, come on.
By a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Come on now.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Holiday, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Get out of here, Reds.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Come on, Gunnar.
Ball two.
The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next one off the plate inside. And a full count now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner on the go. Fouls it back with two strikes. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
Come on, come on.
Runner on the go again. Clobbered to right field, way back.
Gunnar Henderson with a 2-run shot, putting the Orioles right back in this game.
Fire up the dugout. Third home run of the season. It's 4-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And it's fouled away.
Right back.
With Chris Singleton, we've got one away here in the first. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to.
Let's see if Zach Eflin can turn this start around, if we can get him the run support off of
Now the throw
Hunter
to
Green to
first
do
on the
so.
run. It's there, and that's a great play. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those.
Oh, nice stop.
Nice stop by McCann.
Get the out. So 2
6
runs,
runs
1 hit,
scored in
no
the first
homer,
inning.
No errors, and no one left
I
on.
don't think 4-2 is
Second inning
going to be the
coming
final
up for
score.
Baltimore. It's the Reds
I think these
4,
teams are
the
hitting too
Orioles
well.
2.
They're playing too well.
So digging in, Jake Fraley.
Huh.
Eflin back to work. On the corner for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fraley fails it off.
0-2 now. This one popped up.
There you go.
And there's one down.
I think I am going to stick with fade.
And here is T.J. Friedel. Misses just
On the
off
pitch trail.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's down and in. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there.
TJ
not finding
Friedel.
the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit
Zach
more.
Eflin trying to
That is
turn this
downstairs. 3
start
and 1.
around after a really
One out, bases
rough
empty.
start to the first. Or start in the first, rather.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Now a jump throw. And very nicely
Great play by by Jackson Holiday, rather.
Batting, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Don't know that he necessarily
And
needed to
here is
lunge.
Matt McLean. Inside, just missed. Two down.
Zach Eflin's definitely not going to be able to give you the length that you were hoping for when this game started.
Left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second
A
extra.
nice double by
Off the
McLean.
bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got
We
some
give
real estate.
Elly a chance to hit with the runner in scoring position. Elly grounds out on the first pitch to Gunnar Henderson.
Add to their 4-2 lead.
One cover boy grounding out to the other.
Bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Here's Hunter Green back out for his second inning.
And that
He
was
wasn't
a
particularly
lot of the
effective
road.
either
Ball one.
in the first inning.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact.
Eflin bounced back nicely. Let's see what
Just missed.
Green can do.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Out to center. Friedel sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 1-1.
Mullins flies out the deep center.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Let's go, Dylan.
Carlson going deep into the right field bleachers and also 435 feet, and it is 4-3 Orioles, or 4-3 Reds.
He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt
He
about
took
that
it to
one, Luke.
Tatertown.
It wasn't coming back.
Santan Tatertown.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore.
Here's Heston Kjerstad, who has the ability with one swing to tie this game.
Foul ball there.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98.
The Orioles
Really
back
good
within
passing
one.
ball.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. No hits in the shutout last night. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
Let's
base
go,
is
let's
empty.
go.
Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Cut down,
Wow.
and that ends the inning.
I thought that would be a lot closer.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes.
Hello, old
And the
friend.
first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Hayes only hitting 188 so far this year.
The zone. That is strike two. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Stevenson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swung
Pops
on,
him up.
popped up on the infield. Mountcastle makes the catch, and there's one down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Look, stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Let's go.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep.
Oh, now Gavin Love's got a piece of that.
Building their bullpens. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now batting
First strikeout for Eflin. Of course, he's not a big strikeout pitcher.
in there, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
He wears that one on the elbow.
First base.
And he'll take his
That
base.
was not intentional.
He had
Not with an
2
0-2
strikes
count.
on him, and he hit him. And the first
1-0.
pitch misses for ball one. Ripped on the ground a second. They take the force.
Holiday flips over to Gunnar. 3 up,
Reds strand a
or
couple, but they hold on to a 4-3
Come on.
lead.
score was in.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark
for the Orioles,
as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn
Jackson
the page,
Holiday.
settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Strike.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And there's a foul ball.
The Orioles got 2 home runs in their first time through the lineup. They got one from Dylan Carlson and a 2-run shot from
Drive, base hit.
Gunnar Henderson. Now Jackson Holiday with a single to left field, going the other way with a
We
pitch.
don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Runner, yes,
Runner takes off. That one pulled foul.
Didn't like the jump he got.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive.
Come on, Adley.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Adley Rushman trying to be Adley Clutchman for the Orioles.
Hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner goes again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner on the move again. Now this is in the air down the line. Hayes ranging after it.
And Jackson's got to retreat back to first. Adley flies out to Austin Hayes.
Up next for the
Now it's the
Orioles,
shortstop, Gunnar
the
Henderson.
shortstop,
He's already homered in this game.
Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against.
There's the bird trying to fire up the crowd. One thing I wish SDS would do is make the crowd have a little bit more emotion.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Gunnar flies out to left field.
Now batting.
Ryan
the
O'Hearn comes
designated
up to
hitter,
hit. Grounded out his first time.
O'Hearn.
And Ryan O'Hearn.
And that one is lifted in the air.
And O'Hearn flies out to Austin Hayes.
And that will end
All
the
3
game.
outs out to Austin Hayes.
And the Orioles leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Start of the 4th.
Leading off
In
the
now for the Reds,
right
Jake
fielder,
Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Ball 1 there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
2-0.
At this point, I'm not looking for him to get deep into the game. I'm looking for him to give me
Inside edge.
Well, I would expect
maybe
this
5.
3-0 count. You're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the lineup. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Rip, but it curls foul. Friedel, in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Eflin a move to first.
He's good.
And he's back in safely.
Letting Fraley knows he knows about the speed.
Popped up. Mountcastle should have this one.
Friedel flies out
1
to
down.
Mountcastle in foul territory.
Now batting.
Next for
second
Cincinnati,
baseman,
Matt McClain.
Let's go, Zach.
Let's get 2 here.
Eflin throws over, and he's back in safely.
Runner,
First offering, runner goes. And that one fouled off.
You have to assume that was a hit and run since McCann swung, or McClain swung.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for Cincinnati,
2 on, 1 out.
shortstop,
Stepping
Elly De
in
La
is the
Cruz.
switch hitting shortstop.
Here's
Elly
De La Cruz.
There's the strike.
0-1.
First and third, 1 down.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power.
Elly
one ball, steals
De La
bases,
Cruz.
throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And there's the ball.
We
3-2
got a
now.
full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag.
Got
from
him.
scoring Position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
A star player does not get the
Strike zone,
call.
But he found a spot that the umpire is going to At least for
Ooh,
now, allow
and
him to
it
get that
just
call.
clipped
So
the
hitters are gonna have
zone.
to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those
Here's
things and
Austin
really try to
Hayes, the man that
exploit
was
them if they
busy
can.
last
Hayes
inning.
swings through it for strike one. That catches the corner. Foul ball still 0-2.
Come on, Orioles.
Swing
Got
and
him.
a miss.
He got out of
He's
it.
down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Zach Eflin showing a ton of emotion, but he's still down one.
Let's check out what's been happening of
And he
late.
would need to
Really
pitch
been
one
playing
more
well.
inning to qualify
Why to kick the pitch? That one
for a
down the
win.
line. Fair ball.
Base hit Ramon Urias.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's the
Cedric
center
Mullins
fielder,
now up.
Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
Here's Dylan Carlson, who homered last at bat. A home run right here would
Carlson
give the
relax
Orioles
for
the lead.
second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Heston Kjerstad in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance.
Kjerstad.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Here's the pitch, run around the goal, and that one lifted in the air center field. And there's 2 away.
The runner retreats back to first.
Heston Kjerstad getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
Late swing, foul to the left. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Hayes is there. They're keeping him busy in left field.
And that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Eflin back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Eflin told manager Brandon Hyde he wants to try to give him 5.
That's hard hit on the line.
That's a good first start.
It in, and there's 1 away. And now it's Gavin Lux. He has struck out, and he has walked. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Kjerstad flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
And
third
ready to hit
baseman,
now for
Jeimer
Cincinnati,
Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start.
And by some
That shows you a lot
miracle, it
about his
appears
mental
Zach
makeup as a
Eflin is
pitcher.
going to be able to give the Orioles 5 innings
Inside.
in this
Ball
game.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Ground ball right side.
Get in gear.
Mountcastle to first in time. And that will end the inning. Reds go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game.
41 pitches in the first, 101 for the game.
John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton.
Much more
Set to
economical
get
after the
us
first
started.
inning.
Bottom 5, Ryan Mountcastle. That
Counts 1-0.
misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Base hit.
That's a base hit into right field.
Leadoff man on.
A good start with a leadoff knock.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having.
Let's go,
lately,
let's
he's feeling
go.
some relief. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No outs. Runner at first. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And
1-0.
ball 1.
Jackson Holiday's 3 for 5 in the series, including a single today. And of course, we all know about the 3 steals yesterday.
That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan appears to be getting loose. Diaz warming up as well. That one's in there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Line drive. No trouble.
Flies
here.
out the
Puts
right.
it away for the out.
You were hoping that would drop.
One down. And next for the Orioles,
Now
Adley
batting.
Rutschman. Both
Catcher,
2 in this one.
Adley Rutschman.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Let's keep it going.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
No
ball.
balls, 2
Try to
strikes.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel coming on.
TJ
Holds it on the
Friedel.
run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a
This team is
second to
battling.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Henderson
Ball
at
1.
the plate and takes high there.
Gunnar Henderson homered earlier in the game. Back in the first inning.
Two outs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Squirts away a little bit, and the
Let's
runner
go.
holds. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up.
Come on.
And that should be extra base.
There we go. There we go.
Lead runner touches second, heading for third.
Mountcastle's going to come around the score, and this game is
He'll score
tied.
easily.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order.
Gunnar Henderson with a third RBI this game.
Yes, jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout.
Here comes Terry Francona.
Hunter Green out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
You got to give all the credit in the world to Zach Eflin. Struggled in the first inning, rebounded,
So they turn things over
gave
to the
his
right,
team a
Tony
chance,
Santillo.
And we all know
and now
about
it's a
his
whole new
slider.
ball
It's just
game.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. He swings and misses at the first
0-1.
pitch. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number
Let's
5.
go.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've
A
got
base
to expand
hit
the
scores
zone.
a run
He's
here.
capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 ball.
And 1 and 2.
strike.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next pitch is outside. And
Oof.
foul ball.
Just missed being a fair ball.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walk for O'Hearn.
Good job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second.
Here comes one of the more clutch hitters in the Orioles lineup, Ramon Urias.
And that is out of play. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Tied at 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Let's go. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Got him swinging. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. All even now at 4 apiece. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
Nice hard hit. Mountcastle with alert base running.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back, and they make a
Orioles.
change to start the 6th.
Number
The new pitcher,
51.
Matt Bowman.
They know that he can get a
Bowman.
right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mullins pulls it down, and there's 1 down. In now for the Reds, Jake Frazier.
Right fielder.
He was all
Jake Frazier.
over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just
That's a
off
ball.
the outside edge, and that's ball 2.
Really, ump?
Next offering is fouled back. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now it's 3-2.
Oof. La mula at the
A
bank.
foul ball, he stays alive.
Got
He's
him.
down looking. So the batting order turns over.
Here's
And now the
T.J.
center fielder,
Friedel.
T.J. Friedel. First pitch misses.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that.
2-1.
And a foul ball.
It's 4-4, top of the 6th.
And that's
3 balls, 2
downstairs.
strikes.
And the count's full. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have
You
a
got to get
very
McLean here.
aggressive
You don't
secondary
want to face
lead.
Elly.
Ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up the middle, Holiday. They get the force out number 3.
Nice
So it's
inning for
no
Bowman.
runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6, 7, 8, 2. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Here's Cedric Mullins, bottom of the 6th.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable.
That should have hit the net.
Right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Carlson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Mole, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rogers also getting ready. 1 down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here
Let's go, let's go. Come on, Carlson, give me in.
This one in the air. Candelario has a beat on it. 2 away now. Heston Kjerstad now at the plate.
Right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. To count.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Come on.
And they'll do it again.
Oof, come on, Silent J. Stop being a silent bat.
strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
Gregory
for the
Soto
Orioles.
takes over on the mound. He's pitching on
Number
2 days rest.
65. Gregory
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1
Well,
the
these
count.
Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of
Nope.
quality
Ball one.
swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
That one is absolutely belted. Mullins moving back for it. Way back there and gone.
That was a hanger, and pitchers typically
Soto
don't
gives
get
it
away
up.
with making a mistake like that, and right there, he made him pay.
Brought him in to turn around.
Mullins makes the play.
Elly to his weaker side.
Tyler Stevenson.
And Elly
Next
still
in for the
goes
Reds.
deep.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Mullins makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Lutz now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Fought off foul. Pitch
1
misses
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Way
2-2
high.
the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now.
Now pitching. for
We're back in
Cincinnati.
a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
50.
Sam Mold.
These are the
Sam
spots
Mold.
relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1 the
Mountcastle
count.
in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, a swing like that.
Mountcastle with another solid single.
The numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss as he was late.
If you're a base
0-1.
runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one 95 to finish him off.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit
0-1
locked
the
up
count.
on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss.
Come on.
A little anxious, a
No
little
balls, 2
aggressive
strikes.
early in the count. Too much for me.
Up the middle. Guys,
He's hit.
can't hang on. To first.
Let's go, Adley.
Number 1 6.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes, you just got to battle.
Now batting.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate. Look at
Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, Gunnar.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one
1 ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it
2
can
balls,
set up a
2
following
strikes.
pitch to help you get that out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next.
Come on, Ryan.
And he hits a ground ball right side. McLean. They take the force out. Inning over. That's ready to begin the 8th. And now, Jamer Candelario.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
And a foul ball.
Number 78. Yannick Cano.
That one fouled off. Ball one there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count.
Base hit.
Didn't give in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already.
Come on,
chasing that
Encarnacion.
nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Kerstad fakes the catch, and there's one gone.
But
Now batting.
Next for
right
Cincinnati,
fielder,
Jake Fraley. Gets the outside corner with that one. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a foul out of play. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering misses down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
what?
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
There's one. That's an out. What a double play that was.
Nice double play. Let's go.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Pitching for Cincinnati.
Erase that joke of a walk.
Pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Taylor Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Samuel.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it, and a quick out, number 1. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a ball, but it goes foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way upstairs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So up next, Dylan Carlson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a
Base hit. Carlson. Second hit of the day.
On base. And next for the Orioles,
Here's
Heston
Silent
Kjerstad.
J.
3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's the strike.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Driving into a gap.
Silent
and score that
J.
run from first base.
Bah.
Hit in the air, center field. Friedel settles under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning.
That's okay.
Orioles leave one. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We go to the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain, in there at the knees. And
We'll
that
get
is
him in the
strike
ninth.
1. And that's
1-1.
downed away. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And the
There we
leadoff
go.
man retired here in the ninth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And ready
Elly
to
De
get
La
down for
Cruz had a
Cincinnati,
go-ahead
Elly
homer
De
in
La
the
Cruz.
7th.
He sent one out
This is
of
the
here
difference in the
7th.
game so far.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Misses inside. Ball 1. And a strike in there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball.
Got
And
him.
he chases that one. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball 1, no strikes.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
3-2.
Cut on
And he
miss,
makes his
and
former
a
teammate
strikeout,
look
and
silly.
that is the inning.
Cano
No
goes
runs,
2
no hits,
innings.
no errors. And 9-1-2 scheduled. Emilio Pagan on to try and close it out.
Emilio
He's the
Pagan,
big
9 for
return
9 in
hit to
saves.
lock down wins, so this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Mountcastle
Ball 1.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss
1
as
ball.
he was out front
2
that
strikes.
time. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Emilio Pagan,
That's way outside. And the
2 and
count is
2.
even, 2 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And fouled off.
Let's
Trying to
go.
close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one,
strikes.
and the count is 1 and 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes
Come on,
out the
Adley.
first 2 hitters. It's
Last
hard not to
chance.
feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. As the tying run is forced to stop.
A
in
nice
second.
double for Edley.
Around right there, he was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So He just found a perfect
I'm
place to
sorry,
throw
I'd
that
walk
one.
Gunnar.
Now
I'm
that sets up
sorry.
a huge advantage
Well, no,
in this
not
ballgame.
not to get to her. I take that back.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2
Trying
strikes.
to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Rips that one center field.
Nope.
And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds.
Fly ball out to center field. And the Cincinnati Reds have won this series, taking the first 2 games. Good back and forth game, though. Can't complain. Enjoying the sliders so far. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 4,000 watch hours. 2,000 subscribers. Can't get there without you. There is a link of great content creators in the description. Make sure you give them a follow.